Welcome. Today I'm discussing Broadway Limited Imports and their Stealth Series and Paragon 4 Series. Now, a lot of people do give Broadway a lot of flack, especially in the past, because they only offered their locomotives and their own sound system with their own decoders and stuff. And and they weren't, I wouldn't say, the best, but they were far from bad, especially the Paragon 4, which is far more refined, far better sounds. I haven't had any sound issues. Now, I do have some other series, like my E units and those speakers are going out, if that's what it is, or it's the sound system. The decoder and dying, I'm not sure. But, at most with the Paragon 4 is that I've had to reset them. I do enjoy the smoke unit, the synchronized chuffing. But sometimes that smoke unit, and I know a lot of people complain about it, they don't last very long. And I get it. You have a heating element in it. Sometimes it leaks, especially if you overfill it. So you gotta be careful about that. Sorry, I kind of have the sniffles. But Broadway does listen, and each variation, they do improve. So, like the Paragon 4 is far better than the 3 and the previous on that. But a lot of people have just bought Broadways, ripped out the decoders, the board, and put their own stuff in. So, Broadway took the initiative, they listened, and they created the Stealth Series. And what I love about the Stealth Series is the fact that they run so amazingly. They are probably I've had no issues with any of my steam locomotives or my shark nose over there that are the Stealth Series. I'll be buying more. I have the other paint scheme for the military paint scheme for the shark nose, and I do want more RF-16s. They're cool looking, they run amazingly, they pull wonderfully. And that Q tube out there, no issues. When I got it, I literally put my decoder in. I did have a light issue where the rear light was staying on, regardless of the fact, but somehow it resolved itself. I don't know what caused that. And I ran this track without a Keep Alive in it, because I don't have Keep Alives, the Stealth Series, and I haven't had a single issue. And because under the hood, basically the Stealth Series is the Paragon 4, when it comes down to mechanical wise. They just don't have the chuff sensor or the smoke unit. It's the best way to describe that. And they have a 21-pin board. So it makes it easy to put your choice. I put a Blue Nami in and I can run that locomotive easily off my phone. But I put a Keep Alive because it was highly recommended. And that thing still runs amazingly, no issue. But I do say that in my experience with other steam locomotives that I've had for more than a month, so that's excluding the recent release of Fox Valley's J-Class. So the steam locomotives that I have are Athearn Genesis. I do have a bunch of other Broadways, such as the GS4, the lights, but I don't have any Rapido steam engines. But mechanical wise, they all run good. It's just that those Broadways, because they have the same pickups as their Paragon 4 counterparts, they have no pickup issues. So if you're looking for a steam locomotive that's highly detailed, that's not going to give you a huge amount of headache, because that was probably the most of my headache I had, and trying to wire up that Keep Alive. Was the Keep Alive necessary? Probably not. Did it run like a champ? Most definitely. But it is, haven't had any issues with my Stealth series, and I think moving forward I'll probably be getting more Stealth series because they run so amazingly. Will I be sacrificing that smoke unit for a Stealth series? Yeah, but the beauty of that is the fact that that's something I don't have to worry about. It's the smoke unit. I have to keep it oil in it, because if you don't keep it oiled, it will burn the smoke unit. But sometimes even having it have that smoke unit, the off switch, doesn't always work sometimes. And sometimes that I've had was they'll cut out if you don't have the smoke on, and it'll pop on. So if you don't keep an eye on if they cut power. Now, if they cut power, they don't usually come back on, but if you're running them and they cut out and you give it gas again, it will. The smoke unit will come back on if you have it set that way. And there are a couple times where I've turned it off and I hit the button, it doesn't always activate. So, I mean, I love the Paragon 4 and their smoke unit, but I like the Stealth series far better. In that Stealth series, I haven't had any pickup issues. So, I mean, if you're looking for a steam locomotive, Broadway does a lot of steam locomotives, and they are offering the Stealth series, and I highly recommend if you want to get into it, but you want something that you can not have to worry about track pickup issues and a whole lot of headache. Broadway is a good place to look. I mean, I'm not bashing the other manufacturers and stuff. I don't have a couple. I haven't really got to really put the paces to my Fox Valley J class yet. But I'm not disappointed with that either. But that's only one steam locomotive, while Broadway has a variety of stuff out. I've even considered getting another Blue Goose and getting a Blue Goose Stealth series and running that, because I did another run of those. And I enjoy my Blue Goose, how it runs, it works. I haven't had any huge mechanical issues with any of my steam locomotives. The only headache I've had was with the centipedes, and that was just a pickup issue. But other than that, they run just fine. And Broadway does listen, so I'm sure that issue will be fixed if they do another run of them. Hopefully. But with the other manufacturers itself, with steam-wise, is they tend to not have the best pickups. The more well-known ones, let me phrase that. Where you'll run it and the pickups aren't that great, so even with the Keep Alive, it struggles. And I'm not bashing them, but there are room for improvement. There always is. But if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Feel free to share. It would be nice if you shared the video, maybe with someone who's one that gets into a hobby, maybe looking for a steam locomotive or something that's unique. Broadway's full of unique locomotives, such as the centipedes, the shark nose right there, and they have unique paint schemes. I love the military paint schemes. But hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Enjoy the rest of your day.